and stop, looking for women to guide them when it's not their job. I agree with you 100% with that.
Okay, I'm gonna bring up the next person.
Hello?
Hello, go ahead.
Well, hey, I think what you said is beautiful. You really have a way of speaking.
Oh, wait, you YT, right?
I'm white.
Okay.
White. W-Y-T, yes.
No.
Okay.
No,
What's your age?
have an opinion in this.
I can't?
No.
Why?
Because this is not about you.
Well, I'm a man. First, I'm a human being.
Yes, we know.
So why can't I speak?
Sir, what do you have to say?
Here's what I had to say, based on what you said, is that I think you have valid points. I think that what you're looking for is that your community is different than what it is. That's a good thing, meaning you care about family values, you care about what happens in your community, you care about the education of your children, and you care about yourself because you feel like you have a need to say these things. And I think you're right, 100%. But the question is, or maybe the comment is that I think that we as people, not just characterized as anything other than human beings.
And this is not for you.
It is for me.
No, stop.
No, listen.
No,
look.
No.
It's not, look, if you want to have a conversation about race,
No.
then you have to hear from people that aren't from the same community.
No.
Because you just don't want to hear
You have an
it.
opinion on this. You do not have a right to an opinion on this.
Well, that's a
Please
ridiculous
stop.
statement. Of course I have a right.
No.
Let me ask you a question. Are you black?
I'm not.
Do you live the everyday black experience?
Of course not. I'm not
Okay, so
black.
sir, why do you believe that what I said to my community has anything to do with you? Why do you believe that you have a say-so in my community, sir? Why do you think that you can come up here and tell me or black people anything, sir? When I'm talking directly to black men. I never said white men, I said
Well,
black
you're talking to men.
men.
You're talking to men.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm talking to black, listen to what I'm saying, black men.
Okay. Then maybe I'm the wrong person. You're right. I'm just saying that I enjoy what you say.
Not about you.
And bring up a black man to talk to you about it. So I can listen to what their perspective is. Because I can offer you the male perspective, but I can't offer you the black male perspective. So.
Oh shoot, B. I didn't mean it. B, you can come back up. Sorry. You can come back up.
However many viewers I have on that live, I will apologize. So my dear friends, that is the reality that, you cannot tell us that,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I feel like you are 100% right, and I've been saying this for almost 20 years, ever since longer than that. Hell, I'm 41. I was 17 then, and it slapped me in the face a long time ago when I was trying to say all of these things, and all these years later, here we are, and we're talking about it, and I'm so proud of the younger generation, because this is what's needed. We need the revolution, and no, not everybody's gonna make it, but you do it for your future, for your children, and your children's future, and so on. So it is time for a change. We need out with the old, in with the new. We need a cleansing. the systems that are set up will never work for us.
That's right.
Ever. They were never meant to work for us.
That's
they give us
right.
a little bit, and then they say, hey, you get a little bit of this and a little bit of that, so you can feel included. But at the end of the day, it's still racism swept up under the rug, and it's not even really swept up under the rug. It's still just prominent, and it's just been reformed in a different way. So no, we don't have slavery, but we have mass incarceration.
That's right.
And a lot of that came from people that love certain type of presidents. Oh, I remember when people were like, oh, Bill Clinton is the closest person we have to a black president, not knowing that he and his cabinet are the ones that the whole war on drugs. I just feel like we're so lost, and it's so easy to manipulate us and turn us against each other because we're so traumatized. It's crazy how we're being used against each other, yet we are the biggest consumers, yet the poorest. How the hell does that happen? It doesn't map, it doesn't make sense whatsoever. So yeah, we need change, because at this point, it's a lot of sheep, and we need to stop being sheep. So I feel like there are people like you, Butterfly. I don't call you a sheep, I identify you as a sheep herder, because it's time to bring our lost people out of this BS way of thinking. Oh, well, we have just as many privileges as everybody else do. My cousin or I was able to do this and do that. True, yeah, but it's only gonna go so far.
And
we still
you
have
let you that
limitations.
so others would think that they can do that.
And we are our own selves enemy as well.
That's right.
Because when we know these things,
We're
and we
our
continue
own
to
enemy.
get into these damn games and all of this this rhetoric that goes on all these other people, and give them our money instead of putting it in our
That's right.
neighborhood
That's right.
and our communities.
That's right.
What do we talk about? What do we really have to talk about?
That's right.
We're
Come on,
still
sister.
going to go get our nails done
That's
by
right.
the same people that sit there and talk shit about us in our face while they're doing our nails
That's right.
in their tongue.
That's right.
And we know it. We sit there getting our nails done, knowing that they're talking shit about us in our tongue.
Know it.
We don't know what they're saying. We don't give a damn as long as we get some cute nails. And then we'll give them $125 for the shit. Like, yeah, I'm tired of all of this shit myself, and that's all I wanted to say.
Sisters speaking the truth.
Thank
to
you
y'all.
so much, sister.
So make sure y'all listen. Give
Yes,
the sisters
ma'am.
a chance to hear what they have to say. They want to know why you mans ain't standing up. Why y'all can't get together.
Please.
Why y'all fighting one another,
Hello.
killing one another.
1 second. Can you hear me clear?
The mothers, the sisters, the
How y'all
women
doing
want
today?
to know this.
Be
The
fine.
leaders that you refuse to accept
I
this.
guess I wanted to comment on, I guess what you were saying as far as like the black man stepping up. I think that's definitely a must. I know that I was in like some other lives. There'd be like disputes on like gender roles, like within the house and stuff like that. And I feel like it's kind of a necessity for roles, not to say that, one sex can't perform a role or whatever that the other can or can't do, but just more so that it would make more sense for specific sex to perform certain roles in a family, or, dealing with children or whatever the case might be. And as far as like black men stepping up, I think it's a lot of work that we have to do within ourselves prior to being able to.
Sir, and this no disrespect to you, right? No disrespect to you at all, but sir, we don't have time to wait, okay?
No,
we've been focusing on, it's always been me. We've already did that, okay? So at the end of the day, sir, we don't have time to wait. If we keep waiting, we're never going to get there.
All right,
Do you understand that? We're never going to get that. Do you understand that? We've been waiting. We don't have time to wait.
I feel that 100%. But would you want?
It's no but, sir, because if you say but to what I said, sir, everything that I said prior to that is none and void, sir.
Hey, you're not listening. This goes into the whole leadership. You got to listen in order for somebody to be to lead, right? So what I'm saying is, like, personally, yes, I went in, I did my time, I did my shot of work, I've worked on myself, but not all black men have done that. So obviously not all black men can lead at one time either, which is where you get into qualifying individuals. we do have individuals that's qualified now, for instance, like Dr. Umar, or, you know, individuals like this, or with this like mind that has already put in that work and that's ready to lead. But to expect the black man as a whole to just do that, like, there's a lot of work that still needs to be done, and it's unfortunate that such is wrong, because yes, we are in the middle of war, and we've been in the middle of war. But like you're saying, like, a majority of black men are not stepping up, and there's a lot of reasons
And you
for
need
that.
leaders.
I would say the primary reason would be
And we have no leaders.
to kind of be concise.
We have leaders that have been given to us by them, but we have no
like I
leaders
said, for
that
me, I
we
did
pick
6 years in
and
prison.
put in power.
And during those 6 years, you know, I was fortunate.
Don't have to be their office, our office. Leaders for us
and you know that was
that we
allowed
follow,
me to change my mentality.
because
So
they're
now
working for
that
us
I'm
as a
home,
whole,
you know, I am leading my
and
family.
not for
I am
themselves.
my
Come
people
on now.
to getting trust accounts. We're trying to get land and things of this nature. I'm doing that, but I just
No, we're not trying to get land. We're trying to get unity first. We are the land. We are the land. Peace and love. Peace and love, sisters. Peace and love. You know, I come in on the short part, but I came in on you all speaking the other day. And I want to say I'm really thankful for you, sisters. It's time that the sisters stand up and take lead. I think the first thing that's needed for us as a black race, a dark-skinned race of people, is that we unify. We have to unify. And the only way that we can unify is that the men who are not afraid will stand up and take charge. We have to be leaders and examples to our youth, because there are no examples to them. They don't need us to lead them. They just need us to be an example. Everything we tell them, we got to be able to show them, and we're not showing them. And we have no real leaders. We have no leaders from us that we have picked. There's leaders among us, like the young man said, but we haven't picked none. And we're afraid to let our women lead, who are the true leaders. They're the first. Everything comes through them, from them, and by them. But and I don't know how to wake our brothers up. I just know that the ones that are right need to unify and start living it and get together and build a council and build their own leaders. We need leaders from among our own people. Leaders who come out of us, who know us, who are among us. I ain't got no more to say. I just say thank you, my sister. Peace and one love. And I say that from the queens and the kings of Africa. Peace.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I guess I ain't gonna wait around for y'all. Fuck all this. You know, everybody's talking about we gotta wait. God damn, we've been waiting for 300 years, okay? Like, I'm not gonna keep on waiting.
That's right.
Shit, if I wait for everybody to come on one accord, shit, we'll never get there. We'll just keep on going and going and going, just like we are. I'm not waiting on y'all asses. I'm not waiting.
You're not supposed
But
to
Auntie
wait.
Lisa, you had something you wanted to say?
Yeah, one gentleman that was up there, I don't know where he was going with everything, but he talking about leadership and this and that and this and that. And I wanted to tell him this. I'm like, but if you're a Christian, if you're not a Christian man, when it comes to leadership, my mom always told me this. When you look at those passages in the Bible, which I've read them, and you know it talks about the man being the head and all that, because I believe in that. My mom said he's talking to Christian men, not just no any man. So in my case, can't no any man lead me now, but if you own your game and you doing what you're supposed to do and all of that, I can follow you. But if you're not submitted to Christ, I can't do it.
And he up here talking about gender roles. Well, my husband, when he was alive, he did everything. And then people would laugh at me. They said, your husband do more to cleaning than you do because that's what he liked to do. Yes, I was spoiled, but I spoiled him in other ways too. So I'm like trying to figure out what is gender roles. My husband did whatever he needed to do, and so did I. Gender roles.
So I guess when I say that, right, I think a lot of people don't understand, right?
I was talking about the guy, and I do.
We ain't as strong as a man, right? So when it comes on that level, they have to be willing. I mean, they have to be willing to fight, you know.
I know what you're saying, yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm sorry to say this, we just got so many sassy men, just sassy, just they not ready to lead nobody. They can barely lead they goddamn self. This is the problem. They barely.
Yes, ma'am.
They can barely lead themselves. That ain't gonna let me. And I'll be scared he could push my ass in the front. You know what I mean?
Well, listen though, Niecy Pooh. Listen. They definitely got like the men from my dad's generation because I watched them organize and protest and fight for civil rights. Because I remember when Jesse Jackson was coming here, what was it called? Operation, I think it was either Push or Breadbasket. But then I watched ministers.
Hold on, Auntie. I'm sorry, Auntie. Y'all don't respect or appreciate men. Just say that. It ain't got nothing to do with that, sir. It has nothing to do with that. But at the end of the day, if men, and not all black men are sassy, okay? We got some strong black men out there that understand the assignment. But there's a lot of black men, some of y'all are sassy. Like right now, you being sassy in the comments because we made something. We made a real argument, sir. I would be afraid. If we went to go fight right now, I would be afraid that some of y'all would not even protect me. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I have 6 brothers, and I would be willing to go with them, right? Because I know that they will protect me with everything in them. They will protect their wives with everything in them. But a lot of you men are sassy as hell, sassy and crybabies, and always
that
just
we
shut
let
up.
our children come up in.
In my day, we call that sissy.
You too busy over here arguing with us about something that you know is true and near to your heart, sir. I don't got time to be going into no nothing with no sassy man.
You right about that.
Yeah, we be in some shit and you sad like no. And crying and shit. No, I want a strong man to be, you know. Yeah, we can fight together, you know, but I don't put my ass out there to be dog wolf or, you know, to be the no.
I hope y'all listening to our black women. They're crying. They're reaching out.
The thing is, right, it's
They're
one thing, first of all, let me make this very clear. When it comes to my household and with my man, he is the one that is going to lead me.
Stand up.
I want to make that big. Let me say that again. For my husband, he will lead me. But you guys need to stand up as men. I'm not looking for you motherfuckers to lead me. Okay? You men, because these men these days cannot lead themselves. Y'all can't even lead yourself. So why would I be looking for you guys to lead me? But what I am saying is you need to stand up and stop fighting the people in your community.
Yes.
And stand up to the real enemy.
Yes.
You too busy worried about what's going on over here when you should be fighting out there on the street.
Yes.
Because some of y'all men can't even lead yourself. I need to go get some of the men from Africa. Now them motherfuckers, they gonna protect me. I need to go over there and bring some of them back over here so they can protect us over here. All this sassiness and shit. I don't argue with men. You should never even want to argue with no woman. That right there in itself says that you are sassy. When you argue with women, you're sassy, sir. Because real men don't argue with women. They just don't. And any man in the comments right now that's getting upset because I'm saying sassy, the only ones that's getting mad is because you are the sassy one. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Because a real man that is secure in his shit, he don't care. He like, girl, she ain't talking to me, so I ain't got to worry about it. Did you hear Mo Money come off the mic and say, no, I'm not sassy? No. Because if he would have, what would I have said to you, Mo Money? I would have called you sassy, correct?
Yes. And you might have gotten.
They don't want to protect us.
I wasn't who you thought I was.
Called to do that, but he wants that name out of your mouth. He wants you bring people to God. I'm telling you. You made the
push ourselves out there. Shit, if ain't nobody gonna protect us, we gonna have to protect ourselves, I guess, huh?
That's sad.
Sad
It
as
is
hell.
sad.
That's sad.
It is sad. It is sad.
Y'all ancestors is rolling over in their grave right now.
That's right. Cause they
Just
fought.
so ashamed.
They
How
fought.
can I help you?
How y'all doing? I was just listening to y'all's talk. It was very entertaining.
Entertaining.
I agree.
No.
Entertaining. I hope y'all caught that.
Thank you for letting me in.
What does entertaining mean?
Thank you. Thank you.
Not how you took it.
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because I've been in a couple rooms. And
Thank you for asking that question.
No.
Something that needs to be talked about.
Sir, this don't got nothing to do with your community, okay? You need to go protect your own women. All that goddamn crying they be doing.
Entertaining.
And that's what you need to go protect and tell them to stop crying and pull themselves up by their bootstraps. That's what you need to
I
go tell
caught
them
that
women.
entertaining
All
right
that crying
away.
they didn't hear tonight.
We ain't Sambo. We ain't trying to entertain nobody.
Our real life and what we going through is entertainment
Right.
for other people. Do y'all see this?
Right.
Y'all don't even care. Y'all don't even see it.
right.
And this man down there, he arguing with me, and a man just came in here and said the things that we going through in our community and in our life is entertainment to him.
The problem with the black community is women.
That's
Oh, where you at?
Period.
Where
Let's
you
be
at?
real. Let's be real. 80%, 70% grew up in single mother's home. So
No, what country you in?
that's not my point.
So what is
That's
your
just-
point?
Damn, they sassy even overseas. I can't take this shit. I can't take this shit.
All over the world.
Oh, hello. Hello. Conversation's very interesting. Are you in America?
No, I'm not in America, no. I'm a black
Oh, okay.
American.
Okay, no. Much love to
Oh,
you,
Lord.
sweetie. Much love to you, but this about America, honey. Y'all can't help us. Y'all can't help us.
It's alright.
All right, God bless you. Y'all can't help. We love you, sis. We hope everything going on okay over there. I should have gave her a couple of coins. Come back up here so I can give you some coins. Hello.
Hello, how everybody doing?
How you doing, brother?
All right. I just wanted to listen for a minute, but before I make my comment, because I can't really read what you have on here. I know it's something about.
Oh, just make the comment because I seen you say something in the comment. What did you say down there when I was saying that there's too many sassy men out here?
Oh, I didn't say anything. I just came on board with you.
Oh, you just came on board. Okay. Well, I'm gonna drop you back to the comments, and when you get ready to talk, and you know what you want to say, just come back up. Okay.
No, let me ask you this.
Oh shit, you gotta come back up. I'm quick on the trigger. Okay. She is unhappy. Look, I mean, just look at you. Just look at you. You just keep going and going and going and going and going in the comments about a woman. Just going and going and going and going. Lord Jesus. And then y'all say
Y'all
they ain't got
don't
no
know what a
sassy man.
sassy man. Look up
This man
sassy.
is the most sassiest man I ever met in my entire life. Just
For those
Lord.
who don't know, look up the word
You ain't lying, brother. They do. You ain't lying.
sassy.
You ain't, brother. They do love hanging out with them. You ain't lying, brother. I see you down there. You ain't lying. They do. Because we could talk about something else, but you know, we really can't talk about that on TikTok, right? Because we'll get banned. But there's a lot of degenerate shit going on in our community too that was never in our community, but somehow, some way, it made it to our community. It's a lot of it, but I ain't gonna talk about it. We got a lot of men in our community that actually hate women. They hate black women. They hate everything about us. They hate women. They hate us. I know it. I see it. My father told me. He said, there's a lot of men out here, black men, okay, that is going to hate you. We know what you're doing on the undercover. We know what you're doing. We know. We see it. I see it. Yes, I do. I see it. You have allowed this society to get in your head. Okay, we got a lot of men that's jumping out of their own. We got a lot. This was going on, okay? I'm gonna break it down like this. We got a lot of men that hate women, a lot of black men that hate black women, and then we got a lot of men that just hate all women.
That's right.
In our community.
That's right.
And if you know what I'm giving up, then you know what I'm giving up.
And
It's
you
a big
can tell
problem
the
in our
hate
community.
by
We
the
don't
way
talk
that
about
they
those
treat
things.
the
We push those
women,
things under the rug because
the way
we
they
was all
talk
told
to
what
the
happens
women,
here stays here in this home.
the
right?
way they live among the women. You could
But if you know
tell
what I'm
those
giving
that
up, you
hate
know what
the
I'm giving up, and
women
most black
by
people
their
are caught on to
actions.
it.
But you don't want to accept their actions.
The truth is the truth.
Oh, they
And then,
don't
okay,
hate
let's get on the women
They
now.
just
There's a
don't
lot of
know no
women.
better. They know.
You also are in that
You know when you
degenerate
do
shit.
wrong.
You hate black men. You do. You hate them. You don't like them. You don't like men at all. You don't like no men. It's on both sides. It's on both sides of the field. You guys are doing it both. You guys are doing it both. Y'all done got into this degenerate ways. You know why? Because whatever God y'all believe in, even if you don't believe in the God in the Bible, your higher power or whatever we was raised in, right? You guys have gotten away from that. You got away from it. You stopped living that life, and now all of these worldly things are coming into our life. It's coming into our life, and our community is falling as a community. It's falling as a community because we have brought all this degenerate shit into our community, and nobody want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it today. All of this degenerate shit in our community. I don't want this shit in my community. Get it the fuck out. Get out. If you want to be like that, get the fuck out of my community. That's why I say where I'm going, everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. You can't go with me. Can't go with me.
Y'all need to tap the screen on that one.
You guys, a lot of black women, right? I'm gonna get on y'all.
I'm
and
loving
I'll go
it.
back to the men. I'm gonna get on y'all for a second. A lot of you guys gave up on your black men. You gave up on them. You stopped caring about them, right? Something
I'm
happened
loving it.
in time, in history. Something happened in history, right? Where we gave up on our black men, right? They went to jail, right? They took them out of our homes. They didn't want them in our homes no more. And we went along with the system to allow them to take them out of our communities when we should have been fighting. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You see what I'm giving up? You understand what I'm saying? Because in the white tea community, they understand that the man is supposed to make more, but black women went out and fought for you guys to make more when you should have been fighting for black men to make more than you. But then you complain, right, that black men don't make enough to provide for you, right? But then we have those black men that actually make enough, and then they go into the white tea communities, and then they go 100 with them, right? They spend all the money on them. But then you come back into our communities, and then you say, we're going to go 50-50, right? She good enough to lay down and have a baby with, but she ain't good enough to marry. You be with a black woman for 10 years, and then you go with somebody else, and then you end up marrying her.
Keep talking.
I don't hear any lies told. It's the truth.
Keep talking, sister. They don't hear you.
You can call me, I'm not angry. Nothing about me says angry. I am only telling the truth. The truth is the truth. You also have to understand that I've watched this, right? I watched the lives on here. I watched the way people talk about their own people. You talk about your own people like crap. Black men are sitting on this app and talking negatively about their women. And then they will bring a white tea woman up there and kiki and caca and laugh with her. And then on the other hand, you got black women, okay? Y'all out here. What y'all out here doing? What y'all out here doing? Y'all on this app talking about, I don't need a man for nothing. I don't need a man for nothing. I could do this by myself. I don't need a man for nothing. Fuck a man, I could do it all by myself. I don't need no man. I can do it all by myself. You have took on the mentality of a YT woman. She is the one that gave you that way of thinking, because that was not in our community. We understood that we needed men in our community, especially living underneath this system. You need a man. You cannot do this by yourself. You believe that you can do this by yourself, but those children need a mother and a father. There's a lot of women walking around and they are yearning for the fatherly love. They are. There are little boys walking around right now and they haven't had that fatherly love or that motherly love. They need that as children. Y'all singing that song. What's that song? I ain't got no man, I'm outside tonight. Bitch, we outside tonight. You bitches out at the club, out all night. How you gonna have a husband and you outside all night and you out there all night? How in the hell do you believe that a man want a woman that's out in the streets all the time? Don't no man want no woman that don't want to cook, don't want to clean, don't want to take care of the household, don't want to take care of the kids. You want to be outside all night. How can you fucks in a family? How can you do anything? And then you got the men, y'all want to rip and run the streets all day, playing games and just doing all type of shit, doing degenerate shit, cheating on your woman, not want to be faithful, having 3 and 4 baby mamas up and down the street, up and down the street, up and down the street. How are we supposed to come together as a community when all of this is going on in our community? How is that gonna work? Keisha, Tasha, why are you guys trying to fuck with the same man? You know that's your friend, man. Why are you in his face? Huh? Why you in his face? Mo, why are you out here messing with your friend's girlfriend?
That ain't me.
I'm not talking to you. I'm saying in general. I just use that name.
Oh.
Why do you guys think that that is acceptable? That's not acceptable. That's not how we keep a community. You are causing a division in our community by doing these things. We at the club, we can't even go, even if you want to go to the club, right? We should be able to have entertainment, right? We should be able to go out as adults, right? Why are we at the club? Why every time we go to the club, they got to pew the whole club up? Why can we not go to the club because somebody looked at you the wrong way? Somebody stepped on your shoe. Huh?
Facts.
And then another thing, this for the men. I understand that you got to get a bag by any means necessary, right? I definitely understand that, right? I respect that. I know that you have had to do anything by any means necessary. But why are you on the corner giving sugar booger to people in your community knowing that we are already broken as a people? How is that helping our community? How is that helping our community in any way? If we don't wake up, we're going to be our own demise. We don't even need them to be our demise no more because they have created it to where we are going to be our own demise. We are going to be our own demise. We're doing it ourselves. They don't even need to help anymore. We're doing it on our own. We got to say sugar booger. We on TikTok. But, if we don't wake up before it's too late, I don't know what we gonna do.